Welcome back to the Brownie restoration. This is going to be another episode working on our hood, doing some more fiberglass repair, and just continue working on the hood. There's a lot to do to it, so I'm going to film bits and pieces of it, and hopefully you enjoy. First, I wanted to thank Sean. He's one of my YouTube viewers, and he donated a part for the Brownie build, so I appreciate that. This is a ring that holds your shift boot down for the transmission. You put the boot on the floor, and then this ring holds the boot down flat to the floor. Kenworth, the factory ones are very, very thin aluminum, very flimsy, and he had these made out of stainless steel, and he had these made, I think a friend of his made these, and he had these made for his truck. He's building a 1990 Kenworth W900. He's working on fixing up, so he had these made for his truck, and he had an extra one, and he donated it to the Brownie build. So I just wanted to say thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, and pretty cool getting a part from a viewer. And yeah, I met him in town one day, and he gave me the part, and we talked about trucks. So it's pretty cool. He's building a couple year newer truck, like I say, a 90 versus an 86, but we're kind of battling the same demons, and he's quite a bit farther along than I am. His truck actually runs and drives, unlike this one. But I look forward to the day when this is done, and we'll be convoying to a truck show or something. So anyway, like I said, thanks again, Sean. Appreciate it. So let's go ahead and move on to an update on the hood. Okay, so this is what I've been using to grind fiberglass, just a little angle die grinder with these little sanding discs. These are a 36 grit. I have those, and then I have also some little Scotch-Brite pad discs that I use. And I'm just trying to kind of bevel them out. So I probably will put 3 layers of fiberglass in it, a small, medium, and a large. So we'll just grind them out. So that's basically the process, just kind of grinding them down. I'm already filled from the back, so I ground this pretty much down to the other piece. So I will end up cutting like some smaller, like I said, 3 circles, and I'll fill it in. Then come back, grind it down, and just, you know, if it has anything that it needs to fill, I'll just fill it with more fiberglass till it's nice and smooth. All right, so the magic of TV editing, we got our holes all beveled in, nicely ground, and then these 2 spots here were just where the fiberglass was checked and cracked, so I ground them down to a bevel as well. I have my pieces. These are for the holes here. So we got 3 little guys, 3 medium guys, and 3 big guys. So we're going to put those on. And then on the other 2, these 2, we're going to put, I got the mediums and the bigs, and we're going to take some of the scraps that I have from cutting the circles, and we're going to put those on first. Just kind of throw them in there first, a layer or 2, and then we'll put that over the top and that on the finish thing. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm gonna go measure, or I'm gonna go mix up the resin, and then when we come back, we'll put the fiberglass in, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so we have our fiberglass resin. I bought these cups online that they're clear, have the ounces on them. So we mixed up 2 ounces of resin with the hardener. And then we just gonna go ahead and brush it onto our surface. And then we'll take the small one, put there in the middle, and then we'll load that baby with resin. And then we'll put on the medium guy. Kind of tapping it, I've found, seems to work to be the best method, so you don't get fibers. Every once in a while it doesn't work out very well, and it becomes just a gigantic mess all over your hands. So yeah, you just kind of then on the last coat, or the last piece, you want to make sure you get all the fibers full of resin and get all of your air bubbles out. Like I said, you just kind of tap it, and I think if you have too much resin, it's not a big deal. I think too much is better than not enough. So that's good there. We're gonna go ahead and move back to the move on to the other ones. And I only mixed 2 ounces, so we'll just see how far I get. The resin will start setting up on you, and then you got to stop. You got maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. I've never really timed it, but you got a few minutes. So far, I mean, I haven't been doing major body work. I'm not a body work person, never really done much of it. But this fiberglass I'm pretty impressed with with using it. It is so far been pretty easy to work with. So we got the first layer, and then putting on number 2. Yeah, I found like tapping it, like I said earlier, with the brush seems to be the best way to go. Okay. All right, so this is what it looks like after we've filled them with the fiberglass and resin. We've got our 3 layers of fiberglass in each hole, with all impregnated with resin. So those look nice. These look real good. I'm thinking that this one might be a little low in spots, but we'll wait till we sand them down and smooth them out. And if there's any low spots, we'll just come back with a little bit more fiberglass and we'll fill them in and build them up until we're all smooth. That's what I had to do on this side here. This one still had a little low spot in 2 places, so I just added some small fiberglass to it, and I'll come back and sand that all down. But yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with that. I am happy with the fiberglass and how it's working out, so we're just going to keep whittling on it. And you know, like I mentioned earlier, the bottom this is probably real close to being dry, but this looks real good. It looks like I got a little tiny air pocket there, but I got plenty of layers on this, so that's good. And yeah, I think it's looking real good. Yeah, still need to get rid of this green paint. I did sandblast this like you saw in the last video, and I keep going back and forth on whether that's the right way to go. So yeah, but one way or the other, all this green paint is getting off this hood, whether I sand it with a DA or I sandblast it, because that green paint is all going to be gone. All right, that's it for now. I will check back in a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and give you an update here. So I finally got the hood about 99% sanded, the green paint. Just a little bit in the angle where the side meets the fender here. Couldn't get the sander in there, so I'm trying to do all that by hand. So I got a little bit there to do. Same on this side. But all the top is done. I ended up doing the rest of it with my DA sander. It leaves it's a lot better surface. It's a little bit slow, but I think I got about maybe 12 hours or so, just guessing, 10 to 12 hours of sanding to get the green off. But I think it looks a lot better. So now I'm just kind of doing the fiberglass. I've built these corners up on both sides, and then there was a couple little cracks here, so I ground it out and put some more fiberglass in that. So tomorrow, or when that dries, I'll come back and grind that, so that should be good. This corner is pretty much all built up. It turned out nice. Yeah, I've been putting a layer of fiberglass on the bottom where it rides on the cowling of the truck. Just trying to build it up. It was worn in some spots, so I figured I'm going to put a couple more layers on it just to build it up. I'm thinking it'll help. And the inside part, that's all fixed. I'm good with that. I've got countless layers on that, and yeah, it looks good. I did fill the holes for the emblem. I think I've shown you all that. And on this side, we repaired here. Still some pinholes, so I'm hoping when I do like a high build primer that'll all fill in. So yeah, I'm kind of at a little standstill now because I'm getting into some more technical parts of the fiberglass, of the building these edges, and that's just not really what I know how to do, so it's gone real slow. But I at least wanted to give you this update on that. The hood's the paint's gone off of it, or 99% of it, and I'm just working on the fiberglass. This here needs a lot of repairs on the inside, so like I said, I'm kind of slowed down here a little bit, so I think I might actually next time work on building up the inside, because I know I can do that easy enough, and then I will come back maybe and work on the outside. I'm just debating. I've been trying to do a little research and find out how to repair this stuff the best way. now that I have the paint off of it, it's hard to see the cracks. So yeah, I was almost thinking of sanding this down and putting a whole new single layer of fiberglass on top of this to maybe that would get rid of the cracks. That's an idea I have. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do, so we'll just keep doing the little things. What I got to do here too, I got to rebuild this corner down here. Is all broken out, so that shouldn't be too bad. Put a bunch of layers on that, and yeah, I don't know, the hood looks a lot better. I'm glad I took the time to get that green paint off. I'm liking it so far. Just like I said, the progress is a little bit slow now because getting more into body work, and it's just stuff that I don't know how to do. But what I have decided is I'm going to try to fix the driver's side fender, get this whole side done to where I'm happy with it before I tackle this side. That way I have some references as far as the you know, sanding it, and just some things if I want to measure off of something or look at it, I kind of have a stock fender to look at. So that's my thinking behind that. So anyway, just wanted to say that, and yeah, a little bit more work done on the old Brownie project. We're still a long ways away from getting her running, but we're getting closer. Every little bit we get done, we're getting closer. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of this old truck, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.